What's up, Lucky Gamers? It's Lucky Lux. Now, this is kind of the second part, I guess you could say, of the patch notes we have coming up on the 19th. I talked about the balance changes on a recent video that I put out. Now we're going to be talking about what's actually going to be happening on the 19th, what we have to look forward to other than those balance changes. So first up, we have the new soul Jiho. She'll be added. Should be available January 19th, Thursday after maintenance. You may obtain Jiho through any soul summoning methods, including normal summon, friendship summon, choice summon, souls, memory epic, etc. Which is great because, as I was saying before, we want to make sure that these heroes aren't going to be just super limited. So if you're not exactly wanting Jiho, just know that you, on her banner, if you're not wanting her on her banner, just know you can get her later, right? So this is great. So let's look at her kit. I do know that she is a support. So on her ult, Song of Radiance plays a piece of music that silences the surroundings, recovers the HP of all allies, and increases their speed. That's actually pretty interesting. So she gets a silence like what Nini has. I think she was one of the only few who had one. I think, and Siha, maybe. She recovers HP, which is great, and increases speed, which is what we have Vivian for. So it'll be great to get somebody who also increases speed other than Vivian, because having a speed increasing healer would be even better. On her main ability, Vulture Peak Assembly plays a piece of music that evokes beautiful scenery, increases speed, and recovers the HP of one ally with the lowest HP. If the target cannot recover HP due to a debuff effect, Jiho will cast a barrier. That is amazing, because there are certain characters like my Petra, like anybody who gets hit with healing debuffs, and they, are really wanting a heal and they can't, so she'll put a barrier instead. That is great. This character is honestly looking pretty decent when it comes to healers, honestly. Sub-ability, plays music that wishes for longevity, removes one debuff effect from all allies and restores HP over time. Amazing. Amazing. A cleanser as well. We have a buffer, healer, and cleanser so far. Sub, Frigid Winter, generates a blistering cold with a flute, deals damage to a nearest enemy for a fixed time in a 4-meter long, 90-degree conal area, increases the speed and freezes it. Okay, so puts a freeze debuff. Might be able to work with Hong Lan in the future, maybe. Fairy Beast team. Passive, White Blossoms freeze to bloom. The gentle sound of the flute played by Jiho slows down the enemy. Jiho's normal attack reduces enemy speed up to 5 stacks. This is helpful, especially if it works on bosses. But we're looking at a healer here that gives speed. This means that Vivian is not the only character now, and we can have some flexibility with our teams. And then also Fairy has 2 healers, so you might be able to use Talia and her together with the increased speed. Might see some crazy things. Can't wait to see what the speed sets are. We're still waiting for the skill specs and everything, which we'll get in a future patch. New Soul Villana, she will be available February 2nd, as we know, so that's still like in 2.5 weeks or so. We'll get more information on her. We do know that she's going to be undead. Soul Pickup. Jiho's Pickup Summon event will start. There's a higher chance of getting Jiho through the event. Pickup period January 19th after maintenance to February 1st. And then Villana will start on February 2nd. You'll have a higher chance of getting her. And then General Pickup. Talia's Pickup Summon event will start. There's a higher chance of getting her, which will be on the 26th to the February 8th. And then we have our new event. Chloe's Strange Dream will start from maintenance all the way to February 8th, and then first ever event story, and a chance to acquire limited costumes and more rewards with Gold Dream Pouch arrives. And these costumes will come back when the event comes back, basically. So there is a chance to get them, but they are limited, so you want to try, to get them then. New Year's daily mission event period January 19th. After maintenance, and then February 8th, log in daily during the event period to obtain Eversoul and special items. So make sure to get your logins. New Year's celebration attendance, event period January 19th after maintenance. Complete event missions that reset daily and obtain various rewards. You need to log in and play during this time. Jesus. Part-time job double rewards, January 19th after maintenance and February 8th. During the event, you will obtain double the rewards for performing part-time jobs. Please log in. And we're getting new packs. There's going to be New Year's packs. So for those of you who are whales, you'll be getting some decent new packs, which I have to, when they come up in the shop, I have to see what they're going to be like. But we're getting all new packs. So I'm interested to see how they are compared to the normal ones. Treasure balance adjustments. The silence. This is for the event. The silence duration of Demon's contract will be reduced from 30 seconds to 20 seconds. The effect of, oh, I know what this is. The effect of, this is a, for like, the rewards you get for after you complete like, an enemy in like, the dimensional labyrinth and all that stuff. The effect of Thunder God Spear will change from when combat begins. All enemies receive damage equal to 20% stun for 3 seconds to 10 seconds after combat begins. All enemies will receive. Oh, so they're buffing it. They're buffing it a little bit. It's just not immediate. So it's more damage, but it's not immediate. So you have to live for 10 seconds, at least for that to activate. So it's like a buff and a nerf. It's like it's honestly a balance. They're like, we know it's strong, we know you guys need it, but also we're gonna push it back, but we'll make it a little stronger. The effect of Dream Essence will change from when combat begins to when all enemies put to sleep for 3 seconds to when combat begins, all enemies put to sleep for 4 seconds. Okay, so they're buffing Dream Essence. Soul Balance, so we already talked about this in a separate video. Basically, if you didn't see that video, a lot of beast units are getting buffed, and then a couple of undead characters are getting buffed as well. And then revisions. This is what is important. The level sync cooldown will decrease from 24 hours to 4. Thank God I don't have to wait a whole day to use it on like another character or spend like 100 gems. Thank God, because I have some epic plus characters and epic characters I want to use, but I can't because it's locked and I don't want to keep using gems every time. Also, we will fix the issue where you can use a supporting friend soul in more than one battle content before dying in Hall of Memories. Oh god. Dimensional Labyrinth or Story Dungeon. The supporting friend can only be used in one battle regardless of its death. They're like, okay guys, we understand what you were doing. Interesting. Town/Bond. I don't know what I was reading there. You will be available to obtain your part-time job completion rewards from the auto-deploy window as well. Nice. The design of the Love Story Reset pop-up window will change and display the number of Everstones you currently own. The starting point of the first episode of Tali and Violence Love Stories will change. Okay. Mika's bad, normal, and true ending illustrations will change to moving illustrations. Okay. Chloe's Love Story episode 7 illustration and bad, normal, and true ending illustrations will change to moving illustrations. We'll fix the issue where you cannot send your souls to do part-time jobs, even when having satisfied the required characteristics. I haven't seen that. We'll fix the issue where resetting a love story without having enough Everstones causes an error. I haven't seen that yet. We'll fix the issue where Suni's eyes close during Suni's love story episode 3. I haven't done hers yet. Town visits. The number of expedition rewards you can receive per day will decrease from 10 to 3. Ooh. The players who helped you during an expedition and their icons will be displayed at the top of the visit town list for the day. The count of help received by day by you and other players will be displayed in the visit town list. Oh, thank you. Content. The region name will not be included in the Battlefront stage name. That's kind of helpful. That way you kind of know where you're at. The formation screen of a dungeon battle will now show bosses and elite monsters separately. Good. The dungeon shop will now display the number of currently owned resources. Thank you. That way I know what's going on. Some monster formations from Hall of Memories will change. We'll see how that goes. Improvements. You'll no longer be able to tap opponent's type buff icon next to the pause button from the battle screen. Oh. I'll have to see what that is. Retreating from battle on the Battlefront stage will now move you to the formation screen instead of lobby. Thank you. They know we were looking for like a retry button or something. This helps. The unit's digit of the required resources will now be shown when enhancing a keepsake. Thank you. Artifact summon tickets will now be displayed in the currency section on the upper side of the cash shop. That's nice. Certain features of soul info will change. Moving to another tab in soul info will reset the position of the soul modeling. Okay, retapping the tab where you are currently located won't reset the animations or speech bubbles. Exiting the costume lab will unequip the costume in preview. Moving from the summon result screen to Soulpedia will no longer allow you to see other souls information. Oh, that's weird. All right, soul bug fixes. Let's see what this is. We'll fix issue where the effect of Mephistopheles' multi-dimensional analysis only appears at skill level 1 and not at level 2 or 3. Okay, that's very helpful if it was bugging out for people. We'll fix the issue where HP recovery due to lifesteal is not applied to normal attacks. That is also very helpful. There's a couple of characters who have lifesteal. We'll fix the issue where additional damage of Nicole's Merciless Raptor Hunt level 1 appears as attack 150 when it should be a... Oh. Hopefully, I wonder. I never noticed it, but I wonder what that's gonna be. We'll fix the issue where the debuff removal effect of Prims want to see a magic trick is only applied to self. Yo, because I was like, yo, like I'm not seeing the debuff removal with her. Thank you. We'll fix the discrepancy between Dora's barely alive buff tooltip and actual stats. Crit rate at level 1 and 2 will be fixed at 20 to 30, and at level 3, 30 to 40. This skill tip is being displayed normally. We'll fix the issue where the dots of Violet's Whispering Curse is shown as poison instead of curse, and the buff tooltip, the actual effect is being applied as curse. Okay. We'll fix the issue where your invincible state sometimes remains when Catherine's Credo is interrupted by an opponent. Oof. They are really fixing that invincibility. Other bug fixes. Let's see if this is stuff that I noticed. We'll fix issue where the number of your artifact stones sometimes appears as a negative value and enhancing. I never saw that. We'll fix issue where keepsake enhancements max level text cannot be seen from devices with a certain resolution. Did not see that. We will fix issues between the lobby screen from the arena formation change. Matches you with your last opponent again. This is something I saw. We'll fix issue where attempting to exit the arena during a replay displays the defeat screen. Never saw that. We'll fix issue where the artifact summon is sometimes repeated. We'll fix issue where artifact tutorial of an unlocked artifact is sometimes activated. Fix issue where you reuse a soul you have already used the preliminary team feature in dual gate. Fix issue where having ultimate skills the same priority order only causes the souls at the top of the list to use their ultimate skills, but the souls of the same priority will now randomly use their ultimate skills. I saw that, but also it's like, don't have units of the same priority. Like, with the auto on ults, like, I know a lot of people want it to work even better, but it's honestly better to just pick them manually, and I know that's not how people work. So if you want it to just be auto, just put the one in first just as your biggest AoE or most damaging one, and then work as like priority, like have number 2 be like the second ult you would like if that first person dies. That's typically how I do it. We'll fix issue where soul type icons are displayed in the item tooltip when enhancing a keepsake. Fix issue where the wrong notification message is displayed when trying to add a friend while the other friends list is full. I saw that. We'll fix issue where the keepsake tooltip of Battlefront stage completion rewards is displayed abnormally. Nope, we'll fix issue with UI blur effects not applied on iPhone's notch screen. Fix issue where the reject button text does not fit the button. I never saw that. We'll fix issue where the wrong friend request notification is displayed. Fix issue where the stat details of a keepsake that can be obtained from Battlefront is not displayed. Fix issue where you can successfully reset the daily shop only while having Eversoons when purchasing a stream pack does not actually consume Eversoons. We'll fix issue where the wrong icon is being applied to artifact memory Guybulg. We'll fix the discrepancy between Miriam's voice and speech bubble when tapping her. We'll fix issue where the description for sharing pack is displayed when resetting the monthly shop, to which the free reset effect does not apply. I know a lot of these bug fixes, a lot of you are like, okay, bro, why are you reading these? A couple of these were like actual problems that like I saw when playing the game, only because like I've played like hours and hours and hours of this game. So like a lot of these bugs help improve the game, and honestly, they are fixing a lot of bugs. So this is all helpful to me. Just letting you guys know. Now these ones is like straight, just like random, but like anything of like improving like the UI of the game or like any menus and stuff like that, like is helpful, right? So it seems like they've been listening to us throughout this whole 2 weeks, right? Or these 2 weeks they've been listening to us on like what needs to change, and it seems like they're really wanting to improve their game. What I'm really excited for is to test out Jiho. We'll be testing her right when she comes out. Get a copy of her. We'll see what she's like with the speed. And then of course when Valana comes out, also be testing her as well. Excited to see what the event has, all the login rewards and everything. But guys, this pretty much is just wrapping up everything on the patch notes. Because again, I made a separate video talking about what is actually changing for the characters, which like I said, more people care about. And this one is talking about the new soul that we get, which is honestly really exciting. Again, if you guys like what's coming up in these patches, please comment down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to get more Eversoul content. Also, you can catch me playing this game live at twitch.tv, Lucky Lux Gaming. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You lucky gamers, have a good one. Lucky Lux out.